Hey YouTubers, this is Alex from 24HourPCGaming.com. Today is a very exciting day for everybody in the gaming community. Well, maybe not everybody in the gaming community, but for me at least. The reason why today is such an exciting day is because I finally got the Razer OrbWeaver fully mechanical gaming keypad. I are very excited. Anyway, a lot of people kind of got a lot of information from the to gaming keypad or not to gaming keypad video we did last time, which basically, for those who haven't seen it, basically outlines pros, cons, an extensive test that I did with a gaming keypad. Now just a quick summary, because I really don't want to get too deep into that, but basically went out and bought the Razer Nostromos, which is the cheapest one that they have, just to see if a gaming keypad was even viable, or an increase in performance or comfort, or just worth the money, for me at least. And I went with the cheapest one, obviously, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money in order to find out that I absolutely hated the thing and then I had to wait 2 weeks to get my money back. So yeah, it's being a little stingy on that, but at the end of the day, I actually fell in love with the Nostromos. And I know about 7 people who've watched this video who've sent me personal messages basically stating that the video, well, though it wasn't the greatest video they've ever heard, it's not like Linus Tech Tips, but the Razer video was informative enough to the point where it kind of quelled people's skepticism. And they also went out and found either eBay, G13, Logitech gaming keypads, or went out and purchased a Nostromos themselves, and now they just can't seem to part with it, as neither could I. So with that being said, I fell in love with the Nostromos so much, and I even did what I call the a departure test, okay? Anxiety separation. I basically returned the Nostromos, and I've been without it for about a week and a half now, and let me tell you something. It has been absolutely killing me not to have it. But that's neither here nor there. Now, here at PC Gamers, we're not really a big fan of unboxings. We do a couple of them here and there, but it's just more of a, we like to give people the meat and potatoes, the real important information, such as fit, feel, function, features. You know, we like to give the people what they want. There's 8,000 other morons out there on YouTube doing unboxings, and okay, that's cool. You know, hey, look, somebody else had the money to buy something that you really wanted, and now you get to see them unwrap it. It's almost like having a guest at your house and having them unwrap a Christmas tree present, you know, and they got what you wanted, but you didn't get what they wanted, and it's kind of aggravating to me. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to do an unboxing for this because this is almost a monumental moment for me, just because I want to. Alright? And it's not going to be like your standard boring unboxing. Here's the box. Here's that sexy monster. I mean, look at it through the clear plastic. Razer does do a good job at their packaging. What we got here? Some tape. Big whoop. As you can see, I'm almost like a kid on Christmas. I don't care about the box or any of that other stuff. And here she is. More of Razer's PR campaign stuff, obviously a booklet with no CD software or anything like that, so you can throw that over there. Box to keep everything all fit and finish, and empty box, and throw that. Empty box, nothing hidden, no stickers, no magical toys or anything to that extent. I'll throw that out of the way. So let's get to the part that I wanted the most. Very unconventional unboxing. Green cake. Throw that too. And here she is. Now, before I start going over features and everything to that extent, I just want to mention the one thing that I really was kind of disappointed in when I read the reviews and I looked at it online and so on and so forth was it's not that braided cable that Razer's known for their gaming products, you know. It looks good. My Naga, which by the way, yes, I have blue LEDs in my Naga, has the braided cable. This has no braided cable. And at the price tag of $129, I think I got it on discount. It's kind of disappointing. But you still get heavy duty wire. I mean, you could just feel, you know, the girth of the wire, and you know that they're doing what they need to do. Gold plated end for the best connection and fastest speeds, from what they say. It's got this little doolally here so you don't get that kink effect, which I'll be taking it off because I don't like it. It takes away from the look of my scheme. And here she is. It's just that noise alone, the mechanicalness of it just feels good. Now these are equipped with the Cherry MX Blue switches. They went with Cherry MX Blue. Why? I don't know. My Corsair keyboards all have Cherry MX Red switches. The blue are more of a typing, from what I've heard, key switch, but I really don't care. It's mechanical, it's going to give me faster response time, it's what I'm used to, and I got my gaming keypad back. Here you have your adjustment functions. You can adjust the mouse pad, a little directional wheel, your little thumb space bar out via this little button right here. It ratchets back in, and then this one has a little pull pin, and you can actually start from here, and this will release the whole assembly back away from the keypad. And you push it back again, it'll ratchet it back in. This one actually adjusts the handguard. You pull this little pin and you'll be able to have that flexibility. Get that ultimate contour where you're working. Let it go, locks in place. When you push it in, it's locked. I myself am going to keep it like this because I like to do a lot of moving. I like to keep my hands static when I'm gaming. So this will probably be the configuration that I use. I mean, where do we start with this? Here. Alright, so got it all plugged up. Software is uploading, it's doing its thing. It's syncing up with my Razer Synapse 2.0, which this is a Razer Synapse 2.0 enabled device. As you can see, I still got this kind of loosey-goosey. That's the way I like it. So, while it's doing that, I'm going to go over some of my small, stupid, yet my own personal dislikes. With this, you can't change the color of the backlighting. Now, most of you are saying, Alex, what are you, fucking retarded? Who cares? It's a mechanical gaming keypad, and it's awesome. I have a specific theme going on with most of my gear, hence why I'm switching out the LEDs on my Razer Naga to blue so I can have, hopefully, I haven't checked yet, but the only Razer Naga Molten Edition that's full blue LED'd on the planet. Somebody probably already beat me to it, but hey, a guy can hope and dream. Blue LED on my monitor, blue fans on my Corsair keyboards, you know, my Cooler Master Cosmos case is all set up with blue, clear, you know, so on and so forth. Blue, 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 blue. The Nostromos was blue, but it wasn't mechanical. I'd been on a mechanical gaming keyboard for so long that the membrane keys were just driving me crazy. That squishiness is just, it's the bane of any mechanical keyboard user's existence. So with that being said, I'm going to jump into this. Obviously, we know we have the Cherry MX Red switches. We have this directional pad, which, you know, roll forward, backward, so on and so forth. Now, on the Nostromos and every other gaming keypad, there is an option in the Razer Synapse 2.0 where you can go from 4-way directional to 8-way directional. I've never tried, well, I mean, I've tried, but I've never really gotten comfortable using the directional pad as an actual directional pad to control my players in first-person shooters or in Darksiders 2 or Metro Last Light and so on and so forth. So I still rock, you know, the whole AWS combination here. But what I usually do is now I use this in an 8-way directional configuration. So it gives me those pain in the ass combos or pain in the ass features or even kill streaks and so on and so forth, really on the fly, because my thumb naturally rests here, and after I adjust it all to my perfect hand specification, it'll be a lot more comfortable. So my hand naturally rests here. So I mean, if I rock a kill streak, bang, done deal. Or an extra combo, anything to that extent. Okay. You have an extra button here which is fully programmable. The space bar is programmable. You can rock back and forth on this. It's got this rubberized feel. It's actually, from what I'm led to understand, this big fat rubber pad, which I kind of like it. It's kind of hefty. This is very thin, but it's also rubber coated, so it's got that stickiness, so you won't have to worry about your hand sliding off, even if your hand gets sweaty, which, by the way, we'll get into that a little bit later. I found the perfect solution for that as well. Now, apart from the Nostromos, it actually has an abundance more keys than the Nostromo did. As to where the Nostromos really had only 3 accessible lines of keypad, you have actually 4. A-way directional, and you can actually switch out your profiles on the fly. But what I like about the Razer Synapse 2.0 is that you can load your profiles and set them up to your game. So let's just say we want to do Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, whatever. Well, when I'm done programming my keypad for my playstyle to that particular game, I can link it to the open menu or the open icon of the video game itself. So let's just say we do Darksiders 2. Well, whenever I open Darksiders 2, it's immediately going to load the profile that I have for Darksiders 2. So I have to literally touch this thing never. I may switch in between the, the different programmable functions. Let's just say if the game requires a different skill set, different levels, maybe you want to be more stealth, more quiet, activate your kills, then I'd switch it out on the fly. But other than that, as soon as I open up a game, no matter what game it is, I've already got a profile set up for it, so guess what? I don't have to touch anything. I just got to put my hand down here and smack ass with both hands. So, I'm going to flip this thing around here. Again, has these little vents, which also look cool, but they do distribute heat a little bit better than the Nostromos. Not really much to tell you back here. I mean, still all the standard functions. Backlighting is actually pretty solid. They didn't go with that silly Razer Deathstalker profile with the very sunken low keys to the ground, laptop keys as I call them. They actually have a raised profile, and they're actually contoured. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see. There we go. They're pretty much contoured, so you can have pretty decent access. Like even back here, you can kind of, this is a mechanical key, you kind of just tap on there and get it. So, spread out a little bit further up top. Let's see here. That down. We'll bring that a little bit closer. And now, I can pretty much cover all my keys in a very natural configuration. Sorry. Been a long day today, so I'm pretty much brutalized and beat. But I mean, there's not really much more to say about this. The thing's a monster. We've already all discussed the pros and cons of gaming keypads. I fell in love with the gaming keypad concept so quick and early and got so comfortable. That was the biggest thing for me. The Razer made it almost impossible not to be comfortable with their curved, kind of swooping layout that they had on the Nostromos. So it literally took me an hour or two worth of gaming, and the comfort level was there. I was already set and ready to go. And with that being said, I pretty much got hooked on the gaming keypads from then on. So much so that it broke my heart when I got rid of my Nostromos. But the reason I got rid of my Nostromos is because I'm a big fan of, if you're going to go big, go big. If not, go home. So, all the keys are fully programmable. Obviously, Razer Synapse 2.0 allows you to switch between, keypad functions or your macro functions you already have set up. I mean, you can pretty much customize these keys any which way you want to. You can pretty much switch instantaneous between the key maps, 8 ways obviously. And then, like I said, the programmable 8-way key here, which, you know, if you're going to be the type of person who uses it for a directional pad, if you want to start moving your guy around a la Xbox, PlayStation style, hey, you know, here you go. This could be a good introduction to get somebody off crappy consoles. Sorry, did I say that out loud? Console games, and make that conversion over to PC games. But with that being said, the next part of the video is actually going to dip into the Razer Synapse and the full programming of this thing. And when I do that, I'm going to have at least another couple days under my belt with this, just so I can give you guys a more solid review. Now, mind you, I could absolutely turn around and hate this thing between here and the next 2-3 days. I'm going to log in about another 20 hours worth of gaming on it, just to make sure I give it a fair shot. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, here it is, the OrbWeaver, fully mechanical gaming keypad. This is Alex from 24hourpcgaming.com, telling you to make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, obviously on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the page. We'll keep you informed about new products, reviews, gameplay footage as well. I mean, we pretty much, if it comes down to PC gaming, we've got it for you. So keep up with us, and PC gamers, game hard.